Good morning, everyone. I'm the speaker of today's operation strategy presentation. My name is Robert. I'm glad to be here again. Today, our topic is operation strategy. And today's content covers the following lists. We will talk about the operation strategy for the future 10 years and how the curve will be. And we will also talk about the different different plans for our strategy from weekly plan to a year. And we will cover the challenges lodging industry face with different phase of revenue cycle. Because the revenue cycle could be a little bit different. And then even the same country in different places, there could be different challenges for the B&B owners. So maybe you can think about where your B&B is located so you can adjust your strategies to focus on your target clients. And then we will go back to our overview of operating income. Even though you don't have guests, but you still need to pay for the cost. So we will cover about that part. And another topic is when we are operating our B&B. For example, if we only have 50% of occupancy rate, how to increase that rate? Should we sell in bulk to lower the price? Or what are the benefits of the promotion? And then we will also talk about some key elements and to share a few cases. So this is about a 3-hour presentation of today's content. So first of all, we should think about if we want to start our career in B&B, lodging industry, and how the revenue looks like from 10 years to 1 year and even to a week, how the curve will be. And we just make a line chart for you. First, let's move on to the B&B revenue model. You can think about that. Maybe you can take a guess. Which curves fits to lodging industry? If this is a curve for the future 10 years after you start your B&B, Y0 refers to the first year you establish your business to the 10 years later. Is there a ceiling to block your growth? Or the curve will be like there will be a lot of ups and downs sharply. Or it could be ramping up quickly, then fading. It could also fade slowly or and rapidly. So this is the curve that you should think about which one our curve will be. Does anyone think that the answer goes to A or the answer should be B? Or you think that the answer should go to C? You can think about that. Because we are doing this presentation online, so we couldn't do face-to-face discussion. So you can take a guess and then I will tell you the answer. And actually, the curve will be like this. Why? First, when you establish your business, if you are totally newcomer of this field, the curve will gradually increase. And after you know some of this field, so your business will grow rapidly. That is the second stage. And why, when you reach a plateau, then why your curve will decline slowly? That is because after your after time flies, your equipment, your facility will gradually deteriorate, and the decoration, interior design will also decay or deteriorate. If you Even if you have used the latest decorations, but after 10 years, it is not fashionable anymore. So after you reach a plateau, you will gradually decline. You will also have to face a ceiling effect. For example, your occupancy rate reach 100% every day for a year. That is, so you have no room to improve because the the number of rooms is your maximum. So so even though you can reach 100% of occupancy rate, you will still have to encounter a plateau and then gradually decline because your competitor could have a newer or better equipment or facility, and they also provide the same services. So our revenue could decline slowly and it could also decline rapidly. So this is a template curve for you as a reference. And you could also be affected by some external factors like COVID-19. So that is the reason why the curve will run like this. And then we will also we will move on to the 4 stages of our product life cycle. First one is introduction phase. Because at the very beginning, we want to gain a solid foothold in this field and gain the good reputation from customers. So the first introduction period, or we also call it entry phase. The first phase is crucial. We should modify our products and services to meet the expectations of target customers. So that is what we should pay more attention to. And then we will move to the growth phase. And in this phase, we should pay much more attention to our services and our product qualities to gain a solid foothold. Because if you didn't or you don't reach the expectation of your customers, you will receive many negative reviews on the internet, and that will also influence your revenue. And then we will reach the plateau, which is the maturity phase. Some will then gradually decline, and some could probably decline rapidly. When you reach the plateau, you need to think about the future crisis. We need to think about how to maintain this length of plateau, how to keep or maintain that we are always on the highest point. Because when you have run your B&Bs for 10 years, your equipment could be older or deteriorate. So how to maintain your facility or equipment? Because most of customers will not cherish your equipment or your room, because they could probably come to your B&B for only once. So we can see the 10 years growth and the 10-year curve of your B&B. So, and this is the curve of the revenue cycle for B&Bs. After have some basic understanding of this curve. The speed of each BNB owner is totally different. Some could reach the platform really quickly, probably in 5 years, but some might take longer to reach the plateau. If you can reach the plateau within 3 years, you are an excellent and outstanding owner. But when you reach the plateau, please be careful about, or pay more attention to the online reviews or any details that you can cover well, so that you won't have any bad reviews from your customers. And also you need to think about where you can improve. And then we will dive into each phases. First, we talk about an introduction phase. When you establish your business, you will be really busy. And how to plan your business is really important, because you have to make sure that the things or services, products you provide to your customers also meets the expectation of theirs. For example, if you paint your wall in red, you like that color, but the customers don't like it. So we need to close the gap between both expectations. So we need to continuously fine-tune our products and services. For example, like we provide hamburger to customers every day, but customers might want a waffle. So it means that we don't meet their expectation. So you can think about, should we try to convince that our hamburger is good, so you can try it, or we should think about, we should provide a waffle for other types of customers. And this phase is really, really essential and crucial, because once your BNB opens for business, it starts to be reviewed online, and other netizens will also check those reviews before they book the reservations. So you will also be rated by the Google comment or Google review. You will be rated if you create a fan page on Facebook. You will also be rated or evaluated by your customers. So if you didn't meet the expectations of your target customers, it's hard to catch up after you have been rated as a bad BNB. And that will also influence your future growth. So you need to be more careful. First, in this phase, we should pay more attention to our products and services and how to satisfy our customers. For example, if we focus on the middle end class and we reach their expectations, maybe we can move to the next level. We can provide a uh, higher price services for the high-end customers.